Full of greed, heart full of spite. Foodie can't see the light. Overeating, losing the fight. Greed, a hold attack day and night.
Welcome back. In this video we're going to take a look at her mukbang in live from the 25th of July. In the mukbang she tells us she thinks she's got loads more energy due to the vitamins she's been taking. She talks a lot about Islam and how she has to ignore the drama. In the live she tells us how she's got her house in order due to all this extra energy, but then we see it's not quite as in order as she thinks. She rages that Julia is actually not matted and does get brushed. She shows us Julia's litter box, her scratching post, etc. Julia then bites her several times. Yay, go Julia. And Chantal claims that her cats actually were vaccinated in the days of Timbit back in the villa. Let's get into it, shall we? Here we go.
Hello, guys. Hello, welcome back to dinner time with Foodie Beauty. I don't know. I just make things up as I go.
What was that about? Foodie Beauty.
So today, I am trying something new.
Jeez, how much is in that bag?
You don't get any.
Something new? How can there be any new food that you've not eaten? I can't believe that.
Okay, here she comes. And it is, well, there we go. Mishmash, what is it? Chicken and, okay, so this is a chicken and rice dish that just sounded amazing to me. It has yellow rice, crispy fried onion, creamy mushroom sauce, mushrooms and chicken, and spring onion. Okay, so yes. Then we have some fries, and then we have some jalapeno poppers with ranch, and I have a spicy ranch for the fries or for the rice. I don't know. I don't care. Some diet soda. Some pickles. So bismillah. Let's have a pickle.
Of course, the pickles. Aren't you meant to say bismillah last thing before you put the food in your mouth? I've heard that.
And have din din. Alright.
Oh, plastic utensils again.
Yum.
Yum. That's a real food critic there, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, this food is good.
She says Julia has the zoomies and she doesn't know why because she had them earlier. So what, there's a limit on cats having zoomies, is there, Chantal?
She woke us up today 3 times.
While she's chewing, she says that Julia jumps up, comes right between them.
Goes right in her dad-dad's face. Salah, and goes, eh.
She still hasn't realised that that can possibly be a sign of a cat being in heat. Enough said on the cats, I think. Unless she talks about it again. Now I'm playing this on mute, but honestly, the speed that she shovels in the food in this mukbang is some of the quickest I've ever seen. You know, we watch this. She's got the, whatever that is. Oh, it's a jalapeno popper. So she's shoveled that in. Still chewing. Now the fries are going in. And now, straight away, more sauce on the chicken, and a big mouthful of that is going to go in. You'd think somebody was trying to steal her food, wouldn't you? She talks about all the vitamins that she's been taking and says that even Salah has noticed that she has so much energy. Really? We've not been seeing that energy on your live streams, have we? You've been lying on the couch like a seal. She says she loves cleaning and organising, and that's what she's been doing. And look there, she's putting the pickles on the bare surface of that mukbang table. God knows what's been on that table. Julia will have walked over that table undoubtedly as well. All the bacteria there could be. It really bugs me that she doesn't plate up her food and use proper utensils, but that's just me. She says she's been organising her dresser and that Salah's a handyman and he can, like, put up shelves and stuff. Isn't that a rented place? I would have thought maybe they'd need permission before drilling and putting up shelves. Maybe not.
I don't even know how to put a drill together, like use a drill.
Doesn't surprise me.
Please put up a shelf for me.
I'm helpless. keep on the way you are and you're going to be even more helpless. She says that she's in her taking care of her home era and that in the past she's been depressed and let things go. But since Islam...
I know I'm not a perfect Muslim. I don't think that exists.
You're not.
I'm human. I'm very flawed. I sin, you know. Doesn't mean I don't believe in God. But since reverting to Islam, I feel like my life there's like a light in it. There's like, you know, it's not hopeless. There's a purpose. And in Islam, we say like this dunya, this life is temporary. It's all temptation. It's all an illusion.
That jump cut was hers. There's quite a few jump cuts in this one. I think she said more than she meant to, maybe. Or got a few things wrong.
It's a test. So no matter what I go through, I don't solely own the hardships in my life. Like, things that I can control and that I'm responsible for, yes. Everything else, I share that burden with Allah, with God. And it just makes me feel like, you know, when you have faith, you just don't feel alone. You don't feel hopeless. You don't feel that, like, you know, that feeling of, like, there's just nothing else. And I'm not here to preach religion. That's not something you can ever force on someone. Like, you have to come, this is a journey where you have to find your own faith. And if you don't believe in it, that's fine. That's up to you. I'm just sharing what my personal thoughts and experiences are. And how I cope with hard times, or, you know, but
I believe she's doing this. She's cosplaying, and she's got the cheek to say all this.
God has a plan for everyone, and I'm grateful for where I am, the opportunities I had, the opportunities I have, and inshallah, the opportunities I will have, you know.
What opportunities do you have currently? You're stuck in the fart box because you can't go out in the heat. Even in the winter, you've already been there a winter, you barely went out and did anything. God, well, yeah, we all want those opportunities, don't we?
You know? So, yeah, I just try to just be positive and not get involved in drama and gossip and talk about other people. Just focus on my life.
What a lie. She's always getting in drama and talking about reactors.
You know, I saw something, it was like successful people. And success doesn't mean wealth and having a yacht and everything like that. Success can be many forms. And just having a successful life, you could just be becoming a better person than you were, you know? Or having, like, I'm happy with the home we have, for example, you know? I don't need to be a homeowner to feel successful in life. No, everyone's idea of success is different, but, like, successful people, like people who, I want to grow into a better person. That's my major thing. I want to feel good from the inside, because no matter what situation you are on the outside in life, everything material, every place, everything is temporary, but your being, what's inside of you, that's permanent. You want to grow as a person. That's what my goal is, you know. And there's so many setbacks, and I have such a journey to go on, but I'm ready, man. I got new sketches coming. I'm ready to walk that journey.
That's not even funny when you're talking about this.
So every time I get mad, every time I rage, every time I act, you know, poorly, it's just like a setback for me, and I don't feel good about myself. So I'd like to just try to focus on myself, and I know I have a long way, but I think I've come a long way also since, you know, a couple of years ago where I was, you know, so, and I don't need validation from others. I don't need other people to say, yeah, you know, you have, and no, this is my journey, and I know in my heart, and God knows, and that's all that matters. So, but yeah, I'm pretty happy where I am.
Yeah, right.
I don't think that we can be happy all the time. We have to go through all the human emotions in life, and they teach us something. I mean, the bad times, the bad things we go through, they are the biggest teachers. So
I do agree with that.
They're valuable, they're important. And I feel like as long as I have faith, that God helps me also. So yeah. For people who don't believe in any God, this is going to sound so corny, because I used to not believe in God, and every time someone would talk about God, I would roll my eyes, you know. But I'm grateful that, you know, He's the reason I'm here right now. So, I mean, God's the reason I'm here right now. And every day before I go to bed, I put my CPAP mask on, and I say, Alhamdulillah, Astaghfirullah, and Allahu Akbar a whole bunch of times, and I pray and I ask that,
Shouldn't she be praying on the prayer mat? I don't know, maybe this is in addition to that.
I wake up from the sleep that I'm about to do. Like, I want to wake up, you know? So every time I wake up, I say, alhamdulillah, I'm so grateful that God allowed me to wake up today. You know? And to
yeah, I think I would be too if I abused my body the way you are.
Fight another day. So that's basically my sleep routine before I go to bed, because to me it's important, you know? I'm not saying that I never miss a prayer. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm not a perfect Muslim, but I do believe in Islam and I believe in God, and you know, my faith is real. I know that a lot of people have been questioning that. That's fine. I mean, I really just have to cement it in my brain. What other people think is really not my business. So you feel so much lighter. You feel so much lighter when you don't carry the opinions of others on your shoulders. You don't, you know what I mean? It's a freedom that when you no longer care, it's a freedom that allows you to continue to do YouTube, that allows you to go through life a lot happier, a lot freer. So.
But you're not living by what you're trying to preach here.
Anyway, that's my little pep talk for today. Speaking of pep talks, if you want any kind of personal video, you want me to talk to you about anything, if you want a happy birthday for someone, get a cameo.
Plug in the cameo.
The link is in the description. And yeah, and even thank you, Allah, for allowing me to do this, to be here on camera and talking to you guys and sharing myself with you guys and having you guys listen to me. That really means a lot. More than you'll ever know. So yes. All right, guys. So thank you so much for having dinner with me. I know I have to work on eating slower.
Yeah.
That was just, it was so yummy that I don't know. And that was a good portion. Like, it was a little big, I guess, but it was so good. I don't know. The mushroom, the creamy mushroom. I miss mushroom soup, like cream, like the can of Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. I used to put that on, I don't eat pork chops anymore, but I used to put them on pork chops or chicken breast with rice. Oh, it's so good. I miss that. You can get Campbell's here for like $8 a can because it's imported. They don't have it here. I guess I can make my own cream of mushroom soup, but it's Campbell's. It's the nostalgia for me. You know, adding the 1 can of milk and just whisking it and putting it over the chicken. I don't know. It's like, food is so integrated in so many things for me, in memories, the nostalgia, in different cultures. It's just, yeah. So anyway, other than that, I will do more like health update videos in the future.
Despite telling us a while ago that you would not ever do any of them again. You have broken that obviously since, so you completely changed your mind now. What's it she always says? I changed my mind. I'm allowed to change my mind.
Like I just did one not long ago, so I'll probably do one in the next few days or something like that. Just, you know, weigh in, blood sugar updates, medication updates, stuff like that. Appointment updates, stuff like that.
Appointment.
So, but in the meantime, I wish you all well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Wow. What got into her for this mukbang? So we're a few minutes in, and we get to see Julia. And we're on 1.5 speed, as usual.
Could she be any?
There's a reason for showing me this.
Who's that wonderful girl? Oh, look! There is no suitor!
She does look like she needs a good brush, doesn't she?
She's beautiful. Where's the chair dirty? Where? It's not dirty. What is the gold piece on your end table? That is just like a... I don't know what it is. It's like a lantern decoration thing with food and stars. Okay.
So she doesn't even know what an ornament is that she's been living with for so long. Then someone in chat says, Julia needs brushing. Stat. Capital letters. This sets her off.
Hey, Dragonfly. Cat face. Okay, my cat, you need to all shut up about that. She gets brushed pretty much every day. And she gets groomed, okay? At the pet zone, where she gets her nails cut. So, she's a long hair. It gets friggin' messy the minute she leaves the store and the minute I stop brushing her. So, yeah. Y'all need to go focus on actual animal abusers and shut up. Thank you. Seriously.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Ragey, wasn't she? Hit a nerve. I've had many long-haired cats, and I've got one right now, and they never, ever look like that. So, the brushing every day, and messy as soon as she leaves the groomers. I personally find that hard to believe, but... She puts her glasses on that look very weird, because they don't fit her properly.
Rage. Yeah, that's what you live for, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's the sole purpose of life, isn't it? Chantal's rage. You're not that important, Chantal.
So, what's going on? I'm excited because I feel like $1 million. My house is finally in order that I like it. Clean and in order.
That didn't take long.
I'm looking forward to like watching a movie later. I don't think Salah will want to watch it, so they'll probably game or something like that. And hang it with Howie. I don't know. But I want to watch The First Omen and like smoke.
Oh, we're not here for that talk. Then for some reason she goes on mute to turn on subs only mode on her chat. I don't know. Does it automatically put you on mute? I don't know. But she stays on mute talking, showing pictures of Julia again. And then...
I was saying that look at her. She doesn't look matted. She doesn't have one single mat on her body.
How would you know? Given your history.
Yeah, like long hair cut. Like I said, like she literally just gets messy like the minute I stop brushing her. It's like never ending. She
doesn't happen with mine.
She's just, yeah. But I don't find she looks at all matted or messy. So, yeah.
It was either shortly before this live or just after she ended up putting up a community post supposedly showing her combing Julia. That's how much she doesn't care what people think. She's eating a chocolate mousse.
I hate doing the thumbnails. Chocolate mousse is good. What kind of couch? It's like, look at the pillows. I made a mess when I was sealing last night.
But I thought you said that your house was all in order a minute ago. And that was from the night before. So 24 hours, that's stayed like that and you've not tidied it up. Okay. She then talks about the blue couches, which are no more. There were no more after Kybella.
I don't know. You just get sick of your furniture, you know? The blue couches were,
yes.
I don't know. I think they were like secondhand and they were just kind of like worn out a bit.
Did you
so, I don't know. We got these ones. These new couches.
Yeah, we remember you telling us. Not long after you forgave Salah. Now listen to the lie.
He called me video when he went to the store and we picked them out together. Like all the furniture, like in the same day. The new bed, the new big dresser. I have to show you guys that dresser. It's huge. I don't even know how they got it up here.
That's not what she told us at the time, is it? She told us after the incident, shall we say, that Salah had surprised her with new furniture. So which is it? Were you lying then or are you lying now?
The diabetic class, I am going, but I don't have an appointment just yet. But don't worry, I'm gonna go. Oh, and
yeah, right.
Also, yeah, so the movies, like, I think it cost...
She's been talking about her and Salah going to the movies and saying, well, complaining that the, the snack counters in the Canadian cinemas are much better than the ones there.
No, I never see bugs here at all. Except like a random fruit fly. If I leave the eggplants out too long. Yeah, so it's about like...
I don't think she's even kidding about that.
No, I don't have any friends here, really. Well, I mean, like, not anyone I hang out with regularly or anything.
No, you don't have any actual friends there. You told us that before. To ask about the layout of the apartment.
That's the kitchen.
Looks a bit messy. And she's no counter space in there. We've seen it before. Somebody called Egg on Legs says, I get confused by the apartment layout. It's so big. That's got to be a troll, because it is not big. People ask where Salah is.
No, he's not sleeping. He's just busy. But we don't know. He doesn't always have to be in the chat and always on live every time I'm live, you know?
I wonder where he is late at night. Wonder if he's in the apartment somewhere or if he's out. He takes us to the kitchen to make a coffee.
I feel tired. My chin
But didn't she say that she was full of energy before?
is showing. Not much in it. Beautiful kitchen. Thank you. Middle Eastern kitchen.
Look how awful those walls are. When she's done making the coffee, she comes back out and needs her little portable fan. She's so overheated just from doing that. Chat says, yeah, your husband wants Canada, doesn't he?
No, Laura. No, he doesn't want Canada. You know, just say, we want to travel.
Didn't like that, did she?
I don't know if people expect long hair cats to just always be like, I don't know what they expect their fur to look like. Like, it's insane.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I bet you In-N-Out is good. Mindless drivel that you don't have to be here for, David. There's so many other things you could do. I know, right? Teardrop, they're so stupid. My muted tortie looks like her, but short hair, long hair is a lot of work. Yeah, it is a lot of work. Like I said, I brush her and it doesn't even look brushed. It gets rid of some of the excess hair, but... I'd rather have mindless drivel than constant trauma dumping and fantasies of unaliving and amputating limbs. I know, right? Like, what kind of content is that? Listening to a friggin' hillbilly, for example, talk about somebody's diabetes for 2 hours. Or how much rice I'm eating.
Wow, that's another dig at Yabba, I think.
I can tell Julia's not matted. I've seen matting, and it would be huge, unmistakable lumps. Yeah, I never... Like, if she has... I'm not saying she's never had a mat. Like, you know, but I cut them out if I can. If not, then I get them done when she gets her nails cut. That's it. You know?
Cut them out.
And we take her, like, every... maybe 3 weeks. So...
How bad must they be if you're unable to cut any out? And, you know, you just told us that she does indeed get matted, which we knew anyway.
People saying who abuse their animals are the ones that probably really do.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean...
Well, no.
Does she look abused? I would literally cut my own arm off before ever hurting this creature. Ever. Oh, you pretty girl. She literally had... Look how happy she looks, number one. She has fresh water, fresh food. She has... Her litter box is clean. I can show you, actually, if you would like to see her litter box.
Pity you didn't do all that for BBJ.
There's maybe a little spot. Maybe that's a pee she just did and buried. I don't know. Clean box. Thank you very much. Okay, so... So, she has a mouse toy here that she plays with. What else? She has a scratch post and a box.
Stuck away in the
You've
corner.
seen the window access she has.
How can she get to play around that scratch post properly? My cats go nuts around the scratching post. Doesn't look to be much room there at all for her.
And her dada gives her lots of belly rubby rubs. Yes, he does.
That
So,
carpet didn't
yeah.
look very clean, did it?
She's... That's it. Show the nails.
Juice. Come.
Somebody asked to
Hold on a
see the
second.
nails. Oh, they did.
Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but... Hold on. Hold on. Baby girl, wait.
No, she won't like
I
that.
can't. Wait. How do I do it? Can you see her nail? Anyway, I don't want to torture her. But we just literally got it done not that long ago. So, yeah. Even BBJ, like, her nails got overgrown because she's old as heck and I was gone for a long time. So, yeah. And when I came home and I saw her nails like that, I took her to the vet. And mid-trip...
No, you didn't. That's a lie. You did not take her to the vet when you came home. You told the person that you were giving her to that you had made an appointment later the same day that they were picking her up. And that person said, no, it's fine. You know, we'll take care of the vets. And then you admitted that that appointment was for an end-of-life consultation. But it obviously never happened because BBJ, you know, you gave her away an hour before that appointment. So that is an outright lie.
Trip, I checked her nails. They look fine to me, so... No, there's no kitchen here.
She's just out and out lied about that. Shocking. She then goes to the sofa for seal time.
No, it's still done. And I know you're thinking, like, oh, stop explaining yourself, but if people were accusing you of that, animal abuse, and, like, the majority, like, it's so easy to go to a vet you don't know take a pet in and say, I rescued this pet. So right then the vet's going to be like, oh, you know, so whenever you have a cat who's 21, they're going to have kidney disease. They're going to have all kinds of issues. Like, you know, of course they're going to have health issues. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're getting treated. You didn't. And then Salah has to have his say, doesn't he, in chat. Now the haters can suck it so hard. You know what you can suck, Salah?
And have you guys seen BBJ? Is she well taken care of? Have you seen her lately? No, I at least show my cat. So, yeah. Anyway, it was like one mistake. Like, a cat doesn't live to be 21 and happy. Like, every time you see her in my videos, my cats are super happy beezing. So, yeah, I know, Macy, probably. They have no other content. Of course they're going to. Imagine if, like, whenever there's nothing of me just doing a mukbang and they have to sit there watching me eat rice, so whenever there is something to complain about, it's like Christmas for them, you know? Oh! And pets don't tend to love their owners if they beat them.
What? How stupid are you, girl? There's so many cases, you know, poor abused pets, you know, dogs and cats, that do. Oh God, I'm getting upset even just thinking about this. Having worked in rescue and, well, not worked, but volunteered and seen the results of it, there are pets, particularly dogs, that do still love the people that abuse them. They do the most awful things to them, and the dogs will still go back to them. It's just horrific. How dare you sit there and say that, you stupid bitch.
Right, baby cat? You love me, mom. But you bite mom. Anyways, it's your choice, but I don't advise it. I don't advise. Ow!
Yeah,
Oh.
bite her. Ooh, yeah,
bite
get
Mom.
those teeth in.
Babe,
Yeah, go on,
she's
Julia.
fighting
Go.
me. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up.
See? Julia can't stand her. Good for you, Julia.
They run and hide, yeah. Not to trim nails too often. Not every 3 months, no. Hers, I'd say it's on average about every 3 weeks, but we can just tell. Like, they start sticking the thing. Like, you can tell when they're getting long, you know? Because it is hard to see. Like, her paws are furry. Same thing with BBJ. Their paws are very, very furry.
That's no damn excuse. You can see, you know, I can always see with mine, and if you take them to the vets regularly for their health checks, etc., every few months, they see.
Yeah, she always bites me, just like playful bites, but...
That wasn't playful
Why do you
bites.
bite Mom? Hey, look, why do you bite Mom?
Look at
This belly hair I'd like to get trimmed, I think, because it does... her fur is kind of hard to brush out. Doesn't look like it makes any difference, hardly.
It's hard to brush, you lazy woman.
No, I'm not going on lockout live. Why do you bite... Ah! Why do you bite Mom?
Yes,
I'm
go
just trying
again,
to pet my
Julia.
girl. Why do you bite Mom?
The tail's
Both of
going.
these are
She knows nothing about cat behaviour, does she? The tail going means the cat is not happy.
wrong. You should be traveling weeks ago to do it, but you didn't. So I suck it hard again. Yeah, I'm not traveling anywhere. Anyway, you can only do visa runs. Like, if you can only be on a tourist visa for so long.
You can only do visa runs.
You can't use it as a residency. You can't go and come back and go and come back as many times as you want. You know?
We know.
Julia?
But it's funny how you do disappear every 3 months or so, isn't it?
Why do you bite Mom?
She hates you.
Why do you bite Mom? Can you hear her purring? Everyone sees you bite Mom. Juice. Crazy Iblis. Yeah, sure. Your breast stinks. No, it doesn't really, but I just like to accuse her.
Your breast stinks. Stinks worse than Julia's of it.
She's tonight's dinner? You gonna bite Mom? You gonna scratch Mom?
Yes,
You gonna bite
bite
Mom?
her. Yes, get those teeth. Ha. Go on, get them in. Bite her.
I've had cats my whole life. I have 4 now. And a 22-year-old one that died months ago, and I've never needed to trim a cat's nails as long as they have scratching posts. Really? Wow. Good. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, in the wild, they don't cut their nails. You know, they don't get ingrown. So that's why, like, when I went to Kuwait the first time, I came back, Sam's nails were fine. He scratches everything. And he's younger, so his nails don't grow as fast. But BBJ, their nails grow, like, coarser as they get older, the vet told me. And they don't scratch. Like, she just stopped scratching. She doesn't groom as much. You know, like, they don't take care of themselves the same way. So
maybe if she'd had her kidney and thyroid symptoms properly treated, she might have been able to take better care of herself, maybe?
Really, Ghostface? Mashallah. Yeah, no, she needs hers trimmed because they get like long and it hurts when she scratches you and stuff, like playing. How do be like me shaitan? Hi, Kania. We do have a scratching post, Tizzy. I just showed it. I showed her box, her food, her toys, her scratch post. Do you want to see it again? God, you people are sad. Sad. Shut up, yo. Go harass actual animal abusers. Go. My cats don't chew cords, but I used to have one a long time ago that did, yeah. So annoying, I know. Don't show no more. Yeah, true, teardrop. Rip BBJ, no proof of her life. She used to be happy with you, baby, until that gun stolen became miserable with that chain smoker. Yeah, well, we don't know. That's the thing. So for me, yeah, rest in peace. It's sad, but it's not going to ruin my life. I'm not letting anything, like, get to me. Like, no. Sorry. If they walk on concrete, it will file down. Yeah. Yeah, in the house, you have to kind of, yeah. I don't know. She scratches. She doesn't like her scratch post that much. At least I don't see her scratch it as much as she scratches, like, furniture. So I've never seen someone obsessed over an animal abuser and want to buy you plane tickets to get you to come back closer to home. Yeah, right? Yeah, Ghostface. Pete couldn't take her. He can't have cats where he is. She got paid a lot of money because people wanted updates. Now she blocks if you ask about the cat. Yeah. He couldn't have cats where he was. That's all. Where he is. Can we change the subject? I know. I'm sure you guys are sick of it.
You're sick of it.
That's not true, Everest. That's not fair. He took care of Timbit. Like, what do you mean she wouldn't have passed away? Cats pass away. She was 16 and she was obese.
Timbit?
She stayed with him all the time, and the vet told us to keep her away from the other cats.
You could have got your cats vaccinated, apparently, and then Timbit could have had the run of the house instead of being stuck in that one room. And we've seen the state of that room, how it was, how she had her food thrown down, and how she died there. It was very, very sad.
So... yeah, he loved him. Yeah, she was old. That was sad.
There's no excuse.
Really,
Cats being
Kenita?
old.
You never cut the nails after 13 years? Wow. She had feline leukemia.
Exactly.
She never wanted to leave the room. We opened the door once in a while when my cats were downstairs, and she would just saunter out a little bit and then come back. But she, yeah.
Really?
I never ever had a cat that lived past. It depends. Like, I think maybe 16. Yeah, that's about the limit. Timbit is another cat. Was Pete's cat, babe, and she lived in the villa until she passed away. So
Salah doesn't even know who Timbit is. Interesting.
They were vaccinated, strawberries and cream. They were. But the thing is even if they're vaccinated, it's not 100%. So the vet still advised if you keep her separate. Now, the lucky thing for us is Timbit wasn't an active young cat. You know, she was, she had like, I don't know, she had a little limp, maybe arthritis, I think, in her leg, they said, like in her hip. And I can't remember what was wrong with her, but when we brought her to the vet that time, when they diagnosed her, and she had, she just liked to stay with Pete and sleep on his bed or in her little hut. She didn't really like to do much.
So she's claiming now that her cats were vaccinated against feline leukemia. Interesting.
So, you had a cat who only ever was under the bed, really? They fell off the couch. Anyway. So that's it. No, she wasn't the R word. She was a cute little kitten. I remember her as a kitten. She used to terrorize BPJ as a kid. I'm hungry. No, I'm kidding.
Stupid face.
Juice. Hi, Juice. Oh.
She got her again.
God forbid being inspired by Foodie. Yeah, as opposed to... seriously. Look at the rest of gorlworld. Does any of gorlworld inspire you? Any of them? They inspire me not to be a piece of crap. Maybe that's about it.
Not working very well then, is it?
Tia Maria, how can you stand your mama for more than 5 minutes? How can anyone stand any of the voices of the other Marge Simpsons out there in gorlworld? No thanks.
Marge Simpsons.
Actually, my sciatica doesn't hurt at all today. Maybe it's the vitamins I'm taking. I swear.
What?
I swear. I don't know. Maybe it's the coffee? I don't know.
What? Neither coffee nor vitamins would ease sciatica, trust me. If only it was that easy.
You think it's the vitamins, eh, babe? You notice a difference? I'm just able to like do some, when I was really sick and my sciatica was bad, just keeping up the house was like a lot of work for me. And now it's like, not as bad, piece of cake.
Yeah, such a piece of cake that we saw that you hadn't tidied up your cushions on your sofa for 24 hours. I wish it was just vitamins that help sciatica. I really do. Chat says, why don't you just pay for imaging and fix your sciatica once for all? It's cheap.
You can't really fix sciatica. I'm not going to get surgery for it, so there's no point. It's not that I have to pay for imaging. It's not going to be expensive or anything, like, but it's just, I don't know.
Well, that's not true. Depending on what's causing your sciatica, surgery can potentially fix it, but you need imaging to see that. Then Salah comes in the room and plays his music throughout the rest of the stream. So that's it for this live. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Belly belly full, but she want more. Anger rising, can't keep score. Money off the spend, can't ignore. Greed a joker till she can't adore. Belly full of greed, heart full of spite. Foodie can't see the light. Overeating, losing the fight. Greed a hold her tight day and night.